Hi everyone, my name is Mahmoud Sheikh and from past few videos I have been working on developing a Dance Academy website using PHP, MySQL, jQuery and Bootstrap framework. In my last video I completed the functionality of displaying list of various instructors in the form of table, and now in this video I will discuss about developing the feature of uploading dance profile in the instructor's dashboard. Okay, so before coming to this feature, I just want to tell you guys that if you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends, and put your comments on the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So now let us move on to discuss regarding developing the feature of uploading dance profile. So now here you can see, as I had already registered three different users. One is an admin, another is a Scarlett Joseph who is an instructor, and the third is Peter Fernandez who is the student. Okay, so now I have logged in as an instructor whose name is Scarlett Joseph. So whenever an instructor click on this upload dance profile link, an upload dance profile form should get displayed. So now let us first design that form. So let's go to our editor. So here you can see I have created a file with the name upload dance profile php, and here I have included my database configuration file, and also I have started the session, and also I have written some PHP code here at the top to restrict unauthorized users to access this page. Okay, so now here I have included the header and footer, and between this header and footer I have created a container which has two divs. First div is of column 3 to display the sidebar, and another div is of 9 column to display the dashboard. Now here I will create a form with attributes like post, method post, and action upload dance profile php. That means I am making a post request to the same file, and also I have set the enc type attribute to multipart slash form data, because with this form I am trying to post data of multiple form, that is text and image. Next I have created a div with a class of box, and another div with a class of row and few inline styling, and here I have created another div with 5 column, a form group class, and then a label age and an input of type text with the name of age and class and placeholder. Similarly, we need to create a rest of the fields as well. Another div with a 5 column div, okay, and then a form group class which contains a drop down to allow the instructor to select the gender. Okay, now let's move on to create one more row, and then a div with a class of form group and another text box for experience. Next I have created a form group to display a text area for allowing the instructor to enter the address. Okay, text area gets created. Now next I will create an input form to enter the date of joining. Okay, then next another div with 5 columns and a form group class with an upload image button which will be of type file. Save. Now next we will create another row with 5 column div, and here I have created an input type submit. Okay, so now let's refresh. Okay, so whenever an instructor click on this upload profile button after entering these details, a post request will get sent to the same file, and the data gets saved inside the MySQL table. Okay, so here as you can see I have given a name to this input type submit button as submit profile. I will use this same name in my PHP code to make the post request to the MySQL server. So here I am on the top, and here I will set an if condition. Here I am checking if the user click on the submit button after entering all the details, then I will collect all the details which user has entered inside this form, like age, gender, experience, address, date of joining, and upload image details as well. Okay, so now then I will take the instructor role ID from the session and store inside this variable, and along with these details I will also collect the details of the image which instructor is trying to upload, like the name of the image, size of the image, then temporary name of the image, and then the location in which that particular image is going to upload, that is the path. Okay, so I'm going to store the instructor image inside the instructors folders of upload folder. Okay, now next is date of joining. Okay, so I have tried to adjust the date of joining in this form, like year, month, and date. And once I collect all this information, then I will check if the user uploaded the image. That means if the image field is not empty, that means user has successfully uploaded the image. Then I will check the size. If the size goes beyond the limit, then I will display a message as image file size is too large. Otherwise I will write this SQL query with which I will insert the details like user ID, uh, instructor name, age, gender, user ID, experience, address, instructor image, and date of joining details which I have stored inside these variables, and I will pass this data inside this SQL query. Okay, once my SQL query is completed, then I will execute that SQL query, and I will move the image inside the instructors folder present under uploads, and if everything goes fine, then I will redirect the user to instructor dashboard PHP file. Okay, so now let's save it. Now let's refresh. Now I will enter the details of the instructor. So now I will select the image. Okay, so I have entered all the details, and when I click on the upload profile button, then it will take me back to the instructor dashboard, which is the dashboard of the instructor. So now here you can see nothing is displaying, because here now if I go to instructor table, you can see the data is being stored inside the table, but we need to get the data from this table and display here inside this instructor dashboard. Okay, so now let's move on to get the data of an instructor and display the data here on this dashboard. So we need to go to our instructor dashboard PHP file. Okay, so this file we had already created in our earlier videos. And so now here you can see I'm in my 9 column div, where I have created another div with a class of a row, and there are two further divs with 4 columns each. Okay, so now in the first 4 column div, here I have collected the instructor user ID from the session and stored that inside the user ID variable, and then I have executed or created an SQL query which will select the data from the instructor table based on the user ID of this logged in user which I am getting from the session. Then I am executing that query. Okay, if I found a record present inside the instructor table, then it will return me the data, and then I will be iterating over that data using the while loop, and here I am displaying the image. Okay, inside the p tag, as you can see here, instructor images will displayed here. Okay, and then I am displaying the username, that means the name of the instructor from the session, and here now you can see inside if block I have displayed the details which is stored inside the instructors table which instructor has uploaded. So what if instructor has not yet uploaded their profile image and all other details? In that case, this else block will get executed, where a default image which I have kept under the image folder under assets folder, this avatar.jpg file, that image and the name of that instructor will start displaying. So So now let's save it and refresh. Now you can see, since this user has already uploaded their profile image, that's why the image gets fetched from the MySQL table and started displaying here. So now I need to also display other details of that instructor here inside, in between the instructor image and this section. So to do that, we need to again come back to our instructor dashboard PHP file. So here I have created another view with 4 columns. So here again also I need to take the instructor user ID from the session and stored inside this variable. Then here I have written an SQL query which will select the age, gender, experience, address from the instructor table based on the user ID who is logged in. Okay. Then I will execute that query and I will check if I have found any details from the instructor table. Then I will try to iterate over those records and display inside this list item. Okay, so first I will display the age. Okay, as you can see, I have these list and span classes are coming from Bootstrap framework. So here inside this span I am displaying the age. Okay, then I'm displaying the year or experience, and also I'm displaying the gender. Okay, and date of join. Okay, and then address. Okay, so here you can see address I'm displaying. Okay, so that's all. So now let's refresh. Okay, now you can see all the information regarding the instructor started displaying: the profile image, their username, their details like age, experience, gender, date of join, address. All this information are started displaying inside this dashboard. Okay, so now we have successfully completed to upload the details of an instructor and at the same time fetching those details from MySQL table and displaying inside the dashboard of an instructor. Okay, so I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.